Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon. Good morning as well, depending on where you're watching from. Hope you are doing excellent. Welcome to another Jeanette Lane Crafts Live. Today is going to be good. Oops. Forgot to mute my laptop. We have the Tonic Studios craft kit number 35. So I'm going to be making some cards with that. Hopefully I can at least get one done. But I wanted to show you like what's in the kit, and I wanted to make some cards because I have to make a bunch of thank you cards to some to send to some wonderful ladies who have sent me some random acts of kindness and happy mail. So really excited for that. Thank you so much for joining me. We have Lynn Clifton. Hello. Amy is here. Christine Wilkins. Amy says, just finished some leftover peach cobbler for breakfast. Nice. Melissa is here. Matt J. Hello, everyone. Christine Wilkins. Hello. Nancy. Hello. Jamie is here. She says, hello, ladies. Happy midday from Maine. Hannah Baker. Hello, Hannah. So this past, oh my gosh, Sandra, how are you? Hope you are well. Let's hang out sometime, hopefully. I've been trying to hang out with San for like 2 years, maybe a year, over a year. It just hasn't worked out. She's a busy person. Hello, Maria. So this past Saturday, we had a live face-to-face call on Google Meet, and it was really nice. Everybody brought a little craft project to work on. And it was really great. Nancy was there, Hannah was there, Maria was there, Sarah Louise. Amy was there, crafting like crazy. It was just a really fun time. And I love that you guys know each other now. You know, you have put a name to a face. Also, Lynn Clifton was there without a microphone or a camera, but she was chatting with us. So she was there in spirit. So it was really nice to have her too. Thank you so much to everybody that hung out. It was really great. Hello, Deb. Deb says, hi, Jeanette and friends. Good to be here. Christine says, she's so bummed. I'm so bummed I missed it. Amy says, we hung out for a bit after you left as well, Jeanette. Oh, that's nice. So I had to run off because we were making like, I think we made beef stroganoff. So it was like a complicated meal for us to make. And I came back after, I want to say like 20 minutes because I was done like chopping whatever I had to chop. And I was like, oh, maybe they're still hanging out, but you guys had all logged off. But it's nice that you guys hung out for a little bit. Yes. Yeah, Christine, next one. Everyone's like, next time. Yeah, there'll always be another one. Okay, so about the Tonic Studios Craft Kit 35. So this one is called the Rustic Rose die set. I've already had a play with it, so some of the papers are cut into, I haven't opened the mediums yet, or like used a stamp set or like the paper pad. So let me show you what it's all about. You can subscribe either monthly or quarterly, and it starts, like if you're in the US, it starts at $33 if you just want to buy this kit, I think. No, I'm sorry. The one-time purchase, if you want this kit, which is the Rustic Rose die set, it is $39.99 with $6.95 postage. But then they do have monthly and quarterly subscription plans that start at $33 and shipping starts from $3. So they always give you a better deal if you subscribe. So let me show you all that's in here. First of all, I love the colors. It's like pinks. I love pinks. And I wish all of these things were like actual like nail polish colors. Like I would love if I had nails like this mirror card. All right, so let's start with the mediums for sure, because those are always fun. So these are all sealed because if these open mid-shipping, they'll make a mess. And I've included the links in the video description for anybody in the UK. There's a different link for the UK and anybody in the US if you guys want more details on it. So this is the some Gilding flakes, which can be a little bit messy. You can't sneeze when you are working with these. What is the name of these? This Gilding flakes. They're called the Sun-Kissed Copper. It's so nice. It's so lovely. And I really do love Gilding flakes, but you want to probably try to get like a lid of some kind. So I would recommend a plastic lid from like your storage container, much like this. And you will need special glue that's especially tacky and a little kind of foam blender to kind of burnish your flakes into your thing, into your project. So some kind of plastic tub lid thingy will do. And these will get everywhere. So just be careful. Nancy says rose and blushes are her fave. Amy says I love rose gold, rose and blush too, Nancy. They're so nice. Kate says I've never used Gilding flakes. They're on my ever growing list. Maybe I'll show you with because I don't have like a liquid adhesive that's particularly tacky, because there's special like Gilding flake glue, but I do have, maybe I'll show you with this. It's just a double-sided red liner tape. That should work. So I'll show you how that works in just a bit, except I don't have a little foam thingy. A little foam, whatchamacallit. Like the cut and foam is the best thing. Like you guys know that cut and dry foam. It's probably the best thing to use, but you could use like a little, you know, those little foam things that you use for, maybe I'll just use my finger, but then that might end up gilded. That's okay. Gosh, I don't have any cut and dry foam. That would have been helpful. Or any extra foam applicator thingies. Anywho, moving on. Let's go. All right. Look at this. This is so nice too. I want this in maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a lipstick color, or like if this was a blush, like a liquid blush, I'd be so happy. It's such a nice color. So these are crystal drops, and the color is Heritage Rose. Super nice, super nice. I like how they color coordinate everything. Now this is some more, I need to pay attention when I'm cutting. When I'm cutting my stuff open. Because I was reading the comments and cutting, and I'm like, that's not a good idea. This next thing is shimmer powder, which is super cute. And that is, you create like metallic kind of color bursts. You can mix it with water too. It's really good for mixed media. What's the color on this? I want to say it's forest something. Forest fallen leaves. That was close. All right, so that's that one. This one is, I want to say this is embossing powder. Mini embossing powder in pearl luster. This is the cutest little thing. Look how this is so tiny. It's so cute. Look how cute it is. So this is embossing powder, and it has a nice little shimmery luster, and I wish this was some like nice eyeshadow, because it's not white, it's kind of like a creamy color. So nice. So nice. What do we got? What do we got? Amy says, back when I wore makeup, I wore Dusty Rose lipstick. This reminds me of it. Christine says she loves Nouveau. Nancy says, do I see music notes stamp? I don't think so. Okay, so then it comes with a little sticker. All of the craft kits come with a sticker, which is really cute. This one says, a crafty life is a happy life, and it's got the rose motif going throughout. Cute, cute. Love that every kit is themed. And then you have your little folder here with your dies and your stamps. But like I said, I played with my dies already, so they're all discombobulated. Discombobulated dies. That's not how they come, though. So you're going to get an 18-piece die set, and it has this really nice frame. And it also has some sentiments and this tag die, which is really cool. So you see I've already used them. So has the outlines for the sentiments and the tag. And then I saw these things and I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that for seashells? So anyway, turns out it's a really cool die set that creates flowers, almost like three-dimensional flowers. I'm going to show you how to do that. So that's really cool. So you can make some flowers for your rustic rose die set to pair with it. So pretty cool. Again, that is 18 dies. Crazy. So I'll put that here for now. Set that aside over here. And then we have the stamp set, which has a ton of 30 stamps. So different sentiments, a day to, the good times, moments, friends, for someone, remember the, together, for someone, a day, to friends. So they're kind of the same sentiments, just in different script. And I really like this font a lot. And these pair with the sentiment dies, which the dies, sentiment dies, I think is dream, believe, no, special. I always have trouble reading these backwards. Like, what does this say? Special. So special, remember, and dream are the sentiments. And then they match with these. So 30 sentiments stamps. And then you have your specialty papers, which I've already cut into, and then the rustic rose 6x6 patterned paper, which is double-sided. And everything coordinates gorgeously. So you can just get right to crafting. You don't need to dig through your stash to try to figure out what colors pair with what, because it's all just so nice and lovely. And you'll see this heart pattern again in just a bit with the specialty papers that are also included, the full size A4 size specialty papers. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and then we have the papers, which I said I've already cut into. So the foil I have not cut into. So that's the full size of every sheet. So we have that gorgeous rose gold mirror card, and then you get this specialty paper with the hearts. It has like a pearlescent kind of luster to it. Very nice, love it, and it's like embossed. And again, this, you'll get the full size. And then you get also some pink glittery cardstock. This brown one that's more like masculine, I don't know, but it's still a really nice, like, I would totally love that as a nail polish. I can just imagine myself like cutting out little nail shapes out of this and gluing them on my fingers to demonstrate. Maybe I'll do that. This one is, it kind of matches the forest, I think it was forest green, the shimmer powder. And it has a really nice texture. Hope you can see that. It's like a rose garden. So pretty. Some holographic paper, which is always fun. And then these two, which again are full A4 size, but I've cut into them because I was excited to give it a try. So papers on papers, different mediums for you to try, and lots of dies, lots of stamps. So let's start die cutting. I want to show you the little rose things, the rose dies that I thought were seashells, which I was a little confused as to the rustic rose theme, and then seashells. Like they look like seashells, but they are not seashells. So you get different sizes, and these are all your dies are going to be nice and orderly. So I took them off of the plastic, and then I don't remember how they went. I don't know if anybody has a system for that to like ensure that you put your dies, store them back the way they're supposed to. I sure don't. Okay, so, ooh, gonna put that. I've got my Sizzix this past weekend, I vacuumed my craft area, and it looks so nice for a few days, and I'm sad because once I die cut, it's just gonna make a mess. I don't want to vacuum again, but there's something about a freshly vacuumed floor carpet. All right, so I'm gonna use I want to say this is the bubble gum, no, I think this is the ballet pink. So I'm gonna use this for my flowers. And I'm using the magnetic platform, so these should stay fairly in the same spot. As I roll them through, they shouldn't budge too much. Ooh, my paper is barely like the width of the machine. And you can make different size flowers with this, which is cool. I might just stick to like the bigger petals. Yeah, I don't need the little itty bitties for now. So I'll stick to the bigger ones. Put these aside. I'll put them back in my folder. I'll put them here because I can't be bothered to try to find a spot for them right now. Let me know the crafty news in your part of the world. What have you been working on? How is, have you bought anything? Also tell me how the weather is. Last week I couldn't be here, guys. It was just so hot for England. It was boiling. And today it's funny because today I'm freezing. It's so cold again. Well, cold for me. And it's just cold. All right. So you get these like little kind of bow shapes, like that. Super cute. Set those aside. I want to cut maybe a few more. Why not? Just to have on hand. Usually when I do any kind of die cutting for a project, like if I'm making a card, I'll always cut extra just to add them, like just to build my stash. Since I already have the die cutting machine out and I already have the paper and the dies, I might as well just cut a few more. And then you can store those extra die cuts in like with your dies, or in like this little handy dandy folder. You can store your extras in there. Super handy. Handy dandy. All right. Cool. I'm gonna try to be organized and put this here. Does it fit? Oh, it's too big. Should have trimmed them down. Because then I could just start storing my my scrappy bits, my leftovers in there, in that little folder. So now would be a great time to have a bone folder, which I thought I had one, but not a bone folder, sorry, a flower shaper. Because I think it does help if you shape these in some way. But I found my Sizzix Poke tool, and it's kind of got like a curvy rounded point, or also this too. That might work. And if you have some kind of foam, you probably would want to use that. But your hand will work. Gonna give a little shape and dimension to your petals. And I think I can do this while I read the comments. Let's see. Oh, Wendy's here. Hello, Wendy. Nancy says, I recently got kit 34 and my Nouveau collection is growing. Yeah, it's so nice. It's just nice to like display on your craft area too, because they're like fancy little products. It's got like a little gemstone on top. Fancy. Also, it would it'd be nice to add a little bit of inking on the edge of this. on the edges just to give it a little bit more like, what do you call it? Make it a little bit more dimensional. Like it would just make it pop a little bit more, I think, in my humble opinion. Kate says she loves the rose gold Mary card. Yes, it's so nice. Wendy, it's been so long. What have you been up to? Wendy says she was going to be moving her son to college today, but she found out yesterday all of his classes are online. Oh my goodness. That's wild. That's just wild. Wild times we're living in, guys. So you don't have to shape these. You can leave them flat as is, like so. And there's different variations I've seen of this. So you can do that, kind of glue them all together, and then put a little gemstone in the center. Oy, I should probably glue these down. I should glue those down first. So you can leave them flat. You don't have to shape them, but I like the look of it, if that makes any sense. Let's glue those bad boys down. Nancy says, yikes, Wendy, life is really tough for those of us that need to plan. I'm totally a planner and it's been rough. That's true. It is nice to just have a plan. Some kind of plan. I mean, I know you can't 100% plan for everything in life, but it is nice to kind of have an idea. Whereas right now, I think we're all just living kind of month to month, week to week. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. So I'm kind of doing a crissy-crossy pattern, so none of the petals are overlapping. Give it a second to set. I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear Glue. Oh my gosh, it was 104 in Fullerton. That is awful. That is so hot. Sand says, Jeanette, we're about to be hit by a storm this evening. I'm so excited. I love storms. I'd rather have it stormy and cold than hot. I am ready. Wendy says she's still working on those kits. Nice. Was it a Halloween kit you're working on, Wendy? And Wendy has also been busy. She is a designer for ThermoWeb, I believe. So if you follow ThermoWeb, you can see some of Wendy's things on there sometimes. Is Julia still at ThermoWeb, Wendy? She was so nice. She's so nice. I hope she's still there. All right. So then there is one of your flowers, and then you can put a nice little gemstone in the center. Let me see if I have. I'm sure I do have some kind of little embellishment that I can add. Something that was sent to me. Oh, I can't remember who sent me these. I want to say Bethany, I think Bethany sent these to me. They're brads, but you could just as easily put those, see, in the center there. Let's try that. I'll just poke it. I'll poke it on my carpet. With my pokey tool, see? You can make a nice little flower there. So these little, oh geez, I just ripped it because I was brutish. Does that always happen to me? So be very careful when you're adding your, your flower center. So these little charms, pearl charms, do not come with the kit. Just giving you ideas. Glue it back. No. I'm such a brute sometimes. Oh my gosh, so on top of the heat wave last Wednesday, I woke up on Thursday and I had hurt my upper back somehow. I don't know why. My suspicion is either I was startled like in the middle of the night by thunder and kind of like strained my back somehow, or because I usually do these lives on Wednesday and I'm always on the floor, I wonder if my body was like, you didn't do that weird thing you do for an hour and now your back is gonna get hurt by it. So I don't know, it was just weird. So I'm still struggling with my back. Been doing lots of yoga with Adrian, but yeah, it's just, man, back probs are the worst. Like when you throw your back out, you just don't realize how many muscles are in your back and how many like simple movements you use. Here is another version of a flower. This one is more 3D and dimensional. So you see kind of the same kind of basic shape that I made with this one. But then I used the smaller petals to make the center little blooms, the center petals pop out. So I kind of shaped them like this. Shaped them, molded them, and then glued them down like that, just kind of vertically, like perpendicular to the center. So that's another option with this die set to give you different ways of creating your flowers, which I thought was cool. All right, let's move on. I was really impressed with those little petal dies. Excited about those. Let's move on to the, whatchamacallit, the card base, because I wanted to cut out the frame to create the bulk of my card. So I'm going to be grabbing the outline die, so the frame and the outline. And I'm going to grab the specialty paper, the pearlescent, like the pearly heart one, which is super cute and it's embossed. Embossed already, gives it a nice texture. I'm going to use the outline die for that. So I'm going to grab that one. Making sure it's all the way to the edge, because when you have beautiful paper, you want to make sure that you're not placing your die like in the center right there, because then you're wasting so much of it. Specialty paper is precious, so put your dies close to the edge to maximize the amount of paper that you have. Don't mind my noises. Just trying to stretch. Trying to stretch at the same time. Okay, now for the frame, I'm gonna use the bubblegum color. So it's this one. I might have to trim this down. I think it's too big. It's not gonna go through my die cutting machine. Maybe there, that'll do. And I thought it would look really nice on the mirror card. So on this mirror card, which I will trim it down, guys. We got our nice little frame that goes along. All right, just getting the poking the little bits out. No, my freshly vacuumed carpet. Sometimes I don't want to use super intricate dies because they're so messy. You guys ever like that? You're like, no, I'm gonna have to vacuum that up, or it's gonna end up in, you know, all these little bits just end up in your bed. In your shower drain. Did I do that right? Yeah. Nice. So that's that. Cool. Cool, cool. Save those bits. Lots of space there to cut, like, you cut more petals if you want. And now I wanted to cut my sentiment. So I'm going to use this scrappy bit. And I'm going to grab Dream, my Dream sentiment. So again, the sentiments that come with it are Remember, Special, Dream. So I'm going to cut, let's see. I want to cut, what do I want to do here? Okay, so I'm going to cut, I think I want to cut the Dream out of this heart thingy with the outline die at the same time. I think that's what I want to do. I think. Let's see if this gives me the desired effect. Get on there. So I've got the Dream sentiment and the Dream outline. All right. Hopefully that gives me what I wanted to do, I think. I think it does. I think it's promising. Ooh, yeah. I do recommend cutting out the thing separately. So first cut out your outline or first cut out the sentiment. Sometimes when you run two dies together through your machine, it doesn't cut as cleanly as you would want it to. Okay, so there is that, but I wanted to add a backing to it. That looks so nice right there on the on just the mirror card. So I'm gonna grab the outline again. There it is. I'm just gonna cut one from the bubblegum color that's gonna match that little frame there. Just so it's all nice and coordinated. Hello, Handmade by Emma. How are you? Hope you've been well. Sherry says, carpet in a craft room is just a disaster. Isn't it, Sherry? It is, isn't it? All right, so then I can glue that like so. That's what I was going for. It worked, guys. Okay, so now I can glue that. So the way I did that again was I die cut the Dream sentiment and the outline at the same time, and then just the outline out of a solid color so that I would get that colorful background peeking through the aperture of the sentiment. It's one of those things you have to think about. You're like, wait a second. This could have gone so many different ways. Cool. Cool, cool. All right. Nancy is taking off, going back to work. No props, no props. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you Saturday. Hopefully. You can make it on Saturday. All right. Sentiment. There. Cool. So I want to put that right there with some foam tape so it kind of pops a bit. Let me glue the frame down. Line it up. So nice. Make sure that's nice and glued. Emma says, not bad things, it's gone really cold in England. It has. Like, how was it just literally last week? It was so hot and it was boiling, and now we are here. She's enjoying it while it lasts. Hope it cools down for you soon. It's been raining all day. We'll send you some rain. I know, that'd be so cool if we could just send rain. Like, here, have some rain. All right, we've got some foam tape over here. The tiniest little foam tape. I think I was on the Craft Stash website ready to buy some foam tape, and I think I forgot to check out. I got distracted. Does that ever happen to you guys? Or are you guys like really concentrating when you are shopping, online shopping? You just forget. You just forget, and then you're like, oh, and you come back and it's sold out or something. What, did you guys tell me what you've been working on crafting? I think so. What time is it? Sandra says she forgets all the time. Yeah, it's just like, you just forget. All right, gluing down that dream. Gonna make it a little bit off center, just there. And then I can add some of the flowers. So if I build more flowers over here on the side, I can just add maybe like 2 more. Or add that one too. That's a little bit overpowering, I think. It's a little too big. Yeah, that's a big monster flower. I like this one. It's a little bit of a better size. A more suitable size for our frame and sentiment. All right, so let me get a scoreboard to score my, whatchamacallit, my paper. Let's score it on this side. Let's see, what size do we need? Get on the edge. It's gonna be A6. Okay, got our A6 size card, and then I just need to trim the width down, which is going to be, oh no, my glue. My glue. You could also do a vertical card. This is one of those dies that has like kind of rotational symmetry. You can rotate it any which way and do a vertical card like that. Ooh, maybe we can do that too. Like that, or if you want to do it that way or that way. It's kind of fun like this. All right, so let's trim this down to maybe there, whatever that measurement is. Let me see, let me measure. And then I can show you how the gilding flakes can work with some, this tape is probably Thermoweb, to be honest, because Wendy sent it to me. A long time ago, Wendy. Wendy and the fine folks at Sizzix sent it to me. And I'm pretty sure it was Thermoweb. All right. Something like that. And then where's my little flower? My flower doodah. I need to build more flowers to add to it. But you get the idea. And obviously, I think it would look way better with some more foam tape, which it always looks better. But the foam tape I have isn't very thick. It's not chubby. I need a foam tape that's chubby like me, so. Don't mind me, I'll just add this one for now, and then I could add the rest when I build the rest. Hello, Melody, how are you? Is anybody's kids in school? Hi, Grindelia, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hope you're well. I bet Riverside is boiling. If it's 104 in Orange County, it's probably like 115 in Riverside. And it's only like 30 minutes away without traffic, 40 minutes away without traffic. Crazy. Hello, Francine. Francine is watching from Canada. It always makes me so excited when you're here, Francine. Francine has been following me for a really, really long time, and I really appreciate it. She says, hi Jeanette, that is cute. I enjoy watching your making your card. Have fun. Thank you. Melody says her son is doing online summer school right now in Oregon. Oh, Melody, you're in Oregon. How is it boiling in Oregon or no? Are you guys fine? Sherry says it was 101 last weekend here in Texas, but only 91 today. Ooh, that's a big difference. That's nice. It's like 10 degrees does make a difference, guys. Sherry B says her son is doing his 6th grade classes in his bedroom. Nice. Do they have to be like fully dressed and ready for class? Do you know what I mean? Like, how do they enforce that at all? Like, the kids have to be awake, ready, dressed, breakfast, like have been fed, that kind of thing. Do they have rules about that? Are they trying to enforce it? Because that's kind of a hard thing when you're at home. You could be wearing like pajama bottoms. But I think it is helpful to get kids in that mindset of like, okay, this is school time. You need to dress up like regular, like you're going to school on a regular day. So, all right. So that is one card. I just need to build some more, make some more flowers for that. One done. Quick cards with this kit. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Now let me, let's talk about the gilding flakes. Where is that one? Let's try it on this one. Just to show you. I really need some cut and foam for this though, because that's like the best way to burnish stuff onto burnish the flakes into your like surface or whatnot. So Cosmic Shimmer, so the same people that make the Cosmic acrylic glue, they have a glitter glue which I recommend, which I don't have. It is for gilding flakes. I think it's like called Flake and Glitter Glue. So that one works really well. It stays tacky longer because the dries clear glue, the acrylic glue, it dries really fast. And so yeah, I do recommend the tacky glue. This reminds me of Entrapment. Remember that film? Was it the 90s? No, it was like 2000. 2003 or something. 2002. With Catherine Zeta-Jones and Sean Connery, and she's going through that maze of like lasers. Stan says, whatever you do, do not sneeze when you're playing with gilding flakes. That is a fact. Or laugh. I laugh through my nose a lot. And you gotta turn off the fan. Yes, Sherry B says, oh my gosh, gilding flakes, gotta turn off the fan and hold your breath when that comes out. Exactly. Sherry B says, LOL, Catherine Zeta-Jones slinking through the lasers. Kate Fletcher says that part of that film was filmed at a castle in the Isle of Mull because they have some cool behind the scenes photos. So that's cool. Sherry B says, my husband enjoyed that scene very much. I watched it with my best friend, and I think when we when we were done watching that film, we reenacted that thing, of course. I think we were in the movie theater like reenacting it because nobody was around, so we were just like on the carpet rolling around. And then after, in the parking lot, we went to a late show. Like, there was nobody in the parking lot. We practiced jumping into a moving car because we figured that was an important skill to have. So she was driving first, and then she would drive by kind of slow, and I had to practice like running alongside the car and jumping in, and then vice versa. And it was really fun. I'd be scared to do that because I think I would probably get hurt now. When you're 18 years old or 19, or however old I was, it's fun. We were really good. We got really good at jumping out of the Disneyland tram back when they weren't really strict on stuff like that. It's a good skill to have, learning how to jump out of a moving vehicle of some kind. Sherry says, oh my gosh, hilarious. We had fun. We did some dumb stuff when we were kids. It was great. Okay, so what did I say the color of this one was? It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is called Sun-Kissed Copper. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, it's gonna make a mess. Also, they really pack this in here. And it's always kind of overflowing. And you only need a little bit. I'm really, really sad that I don't have that foamy stuff. I really, really need some foam. Foamy bits. You guys know what I'm talking about, that cut and dry foam. One side is a spongy sponge and the other side is like foam. It almost feels like a mouse pad on the other side. I might, yeah, because you need to like burnish it in. I guess I can try to do it with my finger. It works better with that foam stuff. Cut and dry foam. Look it up. It's a good one, especially if you want to, I use that for if you want to stamp with glitter. It works really well with that. It's so pretty. You might need some more. It'll work the other way. Let me get a few more, but I think for the most part it is holding nicely. Hold your breath, guys. Hold your breath. Don't sneeze. Is Tracy Martindale here? I don't think she made it. She was at the virtual meetup. So that was nice. It's nice to see you guys, to be able to see you. Put a face to your names. If you guys have, because I think out of the Paper Treasury does Zoom calls as well. If you ever see one, don't hesitate to join it. Because it's always nice to, for the most part, generally crafters are very nice people, lovely people. So there's a chance for you to make online friends, and online friends are real friends, guys. They really are. It's nice when you have people, even if it's just online, that you know that share your interests and hobbies. You have something to bond over. Instant connection. You speak the same language. So I do encourage you. And I'll try to have another meetup too, sometime in the future. In the near future. This stuff is so fun. Lasers! I can't unsee the laser shape now. Alright, and then all his little excessy bits, except for that black thing, I don't know what that is. We can put it back in our container. Save the flakes. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't even try to do this. I have a feeling I'm gonna make a big mess trying to save those few little flakes. Let me do it. I gotta do it over my trash can, guys. No! So a bunch spilled out. I got them successfully in. I got the excess successfully in. And then as I moved the container towards me, it was too much of a gust of wind and a bunch fell on the floor. No! Alright, it's cool, it's cool. I wonder if I used a bone folder, if that would be too abrasive and if it would make it come off. You know what I mean? It almost is too abrasive. It kind of takes the sheen away a little bit. Definitely cut and dry foam, guys. Get it. It's a good thing to have in your stash. That's fun. A little bit of gilding. I'm like, I wonder what it would look like with this thing here. And maybe a sentiment. That could be something, huh? All right, cool. Cool. That was super fun. So again, that was Tonic Kit. Tonic Studios Craft Kit number 35, the Rustic Rose die set, which comes with the 18-piece die, 30 stamps. This is so pretty. Like, I wonder what this would look like on my nail. It's gorgeous. Like, I really want this as a nail polish color. I wonder if it'll stay. What do you guys think? Wouldn't that be amazing? I think Nuvo should come out with nail polish colors. I really do. Okay, sorry. Like people at Tonic would probably be appalled if they saw me do that. So these are the dimensional, the drops. So when they dry, they give you a nice kind of pearl, like a pearly effect. And it should self-level, so it'll create a dome. Like, I know it looks pointy right now, but it generally, these kind of self-level and get like a domey kind of shape. So it looks like a pearl. Isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, so it comes with these cool little mediums for you to add to your paper crafts, not your nails or your eyes. The shimmer powder and then the embossing powder. So super duper fun kit. Lots of papers. I cannot get over how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Okay. And yeah, that was fun. Fun times. So I've included the links if you want more details on the kits, and you can see all the products up close, and I think there's inspiration for what else you can do with the kit. And if you're in the US, then click on the US link, and if you're in the UK link, UK, then click on the UK link in the video description. Hope that makes sense. Melody says, Jeanette, you're amazing. Love your videos and love pocket letters are one of my favorite things to craft. Break over, back to work. Oh, thank you so much, Melody, for joining us. That was super nice. Thank you for your kind words. Amy said, just keep it in its own Tupperware. LOL. San says, I need to try new embossing powder. What do others think about it? I have had good results with the embossing powder. I've never actually tried the sparkling one. I've only tried like the regular colors. So I am interested, because sometimes with embossing powders, when they're sparkling ones, they tend to lose their sparkle when they're heated up. So I am interested in seeing how those work as well. So I'll have to try that. I'll have to try that and report back. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that you guys took the time, took a little break. Some of you took a break off of work to hang out for just a bit. Super nice. Really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the after party in Jeanette Lane's Lounge, which is the Facebook group dedicated to people who watch these live streams. And that's on Facebook. You just search Jeanette Lane's Lounge. That should pop up if you want to join. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I think Saturday at 4:30 p.m. British Standard Time. That's 8:30 p.m. Sorry, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Goodbye, friend. Bye, Wendy. I'm going to FaceTime soon, by the way. Thank you so much to everybody who joined. Bye, Hannah. Bye, San. Thank you. Take good care. Be safe.